Okay, about to go on a little hike. Here's Gita, Rolo, Vivienne, Torby, Violet. Violet's way over there smelling something. She's looking at me, smelling something. She's like, but the smell, you don't understand. Vivienne, I co-own with Augusto, who everybody knows as the dog daddy. And Gita, Rolo, and Torby are all brother and sister. Sisters and brother. 2 girls and a boy. They are Lagatha and Ragnar's children. And then Vivienne was my neighbor's dog who he decided he didn't want anymore when she was 5 months old and shot her, tried to kill her. And luckily, the bullet missed all her vital organs and didn't hit her spine. Like, it just went, like, it was like a clean shot. And my very good vet, who is retired now, was able to save her with his new staff that's taken over. And that was a year ago now. I just had a notification that we've had Violet for just over a year now. When we confronted him about it, well, actually, we didn't even know that he shot his own dog. But he said that she was a bad dog. It wasn't trainable. Yet, you see her. For one, she's a hunting dog. I'm not exactly sure what breed or mixed breed she is, but I'd call her a red tick coonhound or the mix of some sort. So, of course, her instincts are to hunt. When you've got poultry and other livestock, like I think he had rabbits and some goats, you know, they got instincts. And his solution to her attacking or messing with the chickens, because she was 5 months old, you know, was to throw the rooster on her. Oh, let's give Rolo some privacy. Violet, come here, sweetie. Yes. So he would throw his game rooster on her. So the rooster would attack her. And so it just sounds backwards, right? Wow. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I haven't been feeling well the last couple days. This way. So yeah, you would think either she would become extremely fearful or she would learn to fight back. So, regardless, she has a happy, BB, she has a happy life now. Y'all don't judge BB's haircut. She's losing her baby fur, and on top of that, some of it was pretty badly matted. You know, living out here with briars and stuff like that, it can get pretty rough. And she doesn't like to be brushed, so we're working on that. Once she gets her adult coat in, it'll be nice and long, so she'll need to like being brushed. So I'm looking for a good groomer who I could take her to help with that part. This way. Violet! Good girl. But she's going the wrong way. Look, I mean, hunting dog recall, no e-collar. She's a year old, maybe a little over a year old, like 14 months old, 15 months old maybe. Wait, math. Probably older, wow. I had to check, I gotta do some math here. Had her for a year, she was 5 months old. 12 plus 5. So 17 months old, around about. So, this is her first time off a leash on this trail. This is one reason why she's like, oh my God, I need to smell everything. Right, Violet? And I don't know what her actual name was. It may have been Crystal. I know the neighbor's kids have called Crystal a couple times years ago. She also had a sister, which he took to the pound, and she got adopted out. So that may have been her sister's name. But she used to come over to our property all the time for food and affection, which we would try to shoo them off, you know. But so to identify them, we called them by their collars. They were wearing goat collars, like typical goat collars you'd get from Tractor Supply. She had a purple one on, and her sister had a red one on, so we nicknamed her Violet. And the sister, Scarlet, we thought it was a boy at first, so we nicknamed him Crimson, to realize it was a girl, and we switched to Scarlet. The neighbor originally had 3 dogs, and first it was like a boxer pit mix, American Bulldog sort of kind of looking dog. That was also a puppy, but it was older than them. It was black and white, and that one was in our yard a lot too. And then they got these 2 siblings, and then the black and white one went missing. But we figured it got hit by a car because the guy's animals were always out in the road. Like he had goats always in the road, and rabbits in the road. So we figured that's what happened. Or someone picked it up as a stray. But, or shot it if it, you know, messing with someone else's chickens. That's what happens in the country. But anyways. So we don't know we don't know, but I think I know. I think the guy told my husband that he shot her also. And he didn't care or whatever. He's kind of a scary kind of guy. I think he raises fighting roosters, and he uses the rabbits as bait. But I don't know 100% sure, and I kind of don't want to know. And I've already reported it. So we only have one. You got it? You got it? We only have one animal control out here, and all of our. What's the matter, hon? You got a briar? In all of our county, so he's got to pick from, you know, most pressing. It's like a gnat trying to get my ear. You see my shadow, and I'm like waving at myself. All right, we smell something else. You know, that's like usually when I'm out, my dogs aren't too into scents. But since Violet is like sniffing everything, they're really interested. Yeah, you see what I was talking about? Look at how Vivienne has already got like stuff stuck to her. Oh, look at that. This one isn't even a thorn. But I think it's because it's her puppy, like really soft, downy fur. Alright, let's go back this way. We're not going to go that far. It is snake season. Well, every day is snake season in Alabama. That may be like January 1st. But there's a bunch of... What are you doing? She tried to walk between my legs. There is... Oh, baby snakes right now. All the baby snakes are out. And then also I'm really close to my uncle's house, and he has a American Bulldog Pit Bull mix. So I don't know how Violet will react to... He comes out and barks at us. And then he's like, oh, never mind. And then runs back home. Let me get this spider web so I can walk down here. So I don't want to get too close. I don't know how Violet will react. She's kind of fearful, like fear aggressive with other dogs. And I just want this to be a pleasant hike. And then Vivi gets nervous with, with really big dogs too. Oh, get some fresh water. Nope, I still got a spider web on my face. My uncle lives right up this hill. Look at her over there like a freaking deer. This is actually Vivienne's first time out here too. I've taken Kindred out here twice now. Kindred is going through her little rebellious stage where she doesn't listen as well. Vivienne is actually 2 months older than Kindred. Vivienne's about 7 months old. So I think Vivienne is starting to go through that fear stage where they, most dogs go through a fear stage where all of a sudden they're nervous and anxious about new things. Or they get kind of moody, act out. Kindred's 5 months old, so I think she's just going through her own little stage. Which wolf dogs do develop a bit faster than, at least wolves do. I assume wolf dogs do. They develop a bit faster than dogs do. Violet! Good. Good girl. All girls. Don't give her a hard time. Come on, let's go. Ah, yep, I got web all over my face. She's like the little sister. Yeah. Don't pick on her. Sometimes I give her a hard time. Gita! What'd I say? Come here. Get a come. No. Get a come. Nope. Shh. Stop. You're a good girl. Ooh, slipping. You breathing so hard. Did you smell it? Did you get it all up in those nostrils? Trying to keep an eye out for snakes. We haven't really seen any with a pack of dogs. I think just the sound of them running through, the vibrations, I guess. Snakes will scurry off. You have rattlesnakes out here. Watch Vivi. Vivi loves to be by my side. Good girl. I think it's part of their breed. They want to be with their person and just want to make their person happy. See, she's getting stuff stuck on her. Something stuck. Do you need a hand here? I don't see anything. Take a quick stop right here. Watch Rollo come running as I squat down. There's Violet. She just looked back at me. Where's Torby? Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Something I do teach them, to help teach them to recall, is I call them to me when they come, I praise them, and I let them go. If I only ever call them and then put them on a leash and put them up, you know, or put them inside or whatever, then they're going to be like, ah, man, the fun's over when she calls me. I don't want to go to her. So, if I call it catch and release. If I call them a bunch of times, pet them, grab their collars, that sort of stuff, and then I release them again, then it really helps with recall. At least from my experience. All right, Vivienne. Come on, let's go. Violet. See that? Look at this bad dog. This bad dog whose owners didn't want her because she was so bad. Violet does have some issues still. She can get kind of fearful here and there. If I raise my hand up like I'm going to hit her, which I don't hit my dogs. Never do that. But if I do like a motion, like when I used to play fetch, that's a great example. You know, you lift your arm up and you're going to throw a ball, well, she would like howl or run and cry. And so she still does that. Sometimes I have to watch myself how I am with her, around her. But she's getting better. She's so much better. It's just I wish it would completely go away and she could just be a happy dog. You know, never hurt her. It hurts me that she would think that I might hurt her. Might be a squirrel. Going down a hill. Hard to tell in the video, so if it's kind of jerky, sorry. You know, I have like a cheap GoPro. What is it called, a Dragon or something? And I never use it. I don't even know if it's actually any good or not. I should probably take it out on a hike. I might have. I know there's some stuff on there. Yeah, I should probably take it out on a hike and give it a shot. See how it does. Like the video of, see, she's picking something else off of her. Brush her when we get home. The video of Rollo with the spider on his neck that crawled up onto his face. Like, you can hardly tell. Even if you like pause it, you can hardly see the spider. But it was so big. And I wish, like, if I had like a better quality phone or camera, like you'd be able to actually see it. So like that would have been much more entertaining, and y'all could appreciate why I reacted the way I did. See, Gita Torvy and Rolo are, how old are they? Like 2.5 months old? 2.5 months old. Wow. 2.5 years old. There we go. Look at her, see? This is what happens. You'd think she was getting attacked by fleas, but it's just little burrs. And they really bother her. And this is another thing. See, she's pulling her fur out. Trying to get it. It's these little green triangles. Those are bothering you too? See that? This one right here? That's what was bothering her. Look, her fur's come out with it because she's pulling on it. That's not, these are new. These are just now becoming ripe and getting all over my dogs. See, when she gets older, her fur will be more like Rolo's, more coarse. And they'll stick to his fur, but I don't think it doesn't bother. It won't bother her as much. See, get more off. See, Torvy's got some right there. I don't know if y'all could tell because of the quality of my camera. Torvy, you're looking kind of fat. Looking kind of chunky. Torvy was in heat a little while ago. She is not pregnant. She was in heat, and so she didn't go out for about 3 weeks, and I think she got kind of chunky during that time. Winter is so closely finished with her heat. I'm so ready to like have all my dogs back and order in my house again until the next dog goes into heat. Working over there. Getting a high-speed internet out here. Really want to move back out here. I'm not used to hearing people out here. God, freaks me out. I don't know. Y'all probably can't hear them. I wonder if I can put my house right here. Probably not. I think this brown is not very good. So if you go this way, there's the pond, my grandfather's house, my mother's house, which y'all see me record at a lot. I don't like to walk the dogs from here straight back because I don't want them to know how to get there. Because then they might, if they were to get loose or on our hike, decide to go to Grandma's house. I don't want that. Alright guys, I think we had a pretty good hike. Oh, and this area is known as Rattlesnake Ridge. Look at that hole down there, that's scary. This bedrock. I think I inhaled a gnat. Gita! Gita, come! Come! Come on! Little crackhead. Y'all getting the zoomies right before we hop in the car? Just trying to go after Violet. I just don't want them to keep going. Alright, load up. Violet's still not crazy about getting in the car. Where did she go? Violet! Come on! Violet! She's never liked getting in the car, and that's something we need to work on also. She's hiding over there because she doesn't want to go in the car. I take her, I guess I'll take her on a couple more hikes, have her go in and out of the car, and then she'll learn like the other dogs, like, hey, getting in the car means fun time. Come on, let's go get her. Vivienne wasn't crazy about the car either at first. But then again, she was in the car for a couple days when we picked her up from Pennsylvania, almost New York. Like really close to New York, or state. Alright. Violet. Where is she? Get her. Go get her. Come. What are you doing? You want to hop in the car? You want to hop in the car? So it used to be a situation where now I'm about to like put a leash on her and walk her into the car, which she really doesn't want to do. So it becomes negative that she came to me. It became negative. But if I keep doing where I call her, pet her, and let her go, then coming to me won't be a negative. Alright, I'm going to stop this video. Put the leash on her. We're going to load up and go. So goodbye from Miss Violet. She was shot right about here. And it came out on this side. And her skin may be dark where it's at. Can't even tell. Wait. There's the scar. Wait, can you see that? Alright. There's the scar. Good old focus. Can't really tell. Can't get it to focus because... There you go. Right. Ah! This is impossible. Right there. Oh, you can see that. Anyways, maybe I'll try again later. Yeah. Went in one side and out the other. So goodbye from Violet. Goodbye from Vivienne. Babies. Torby. Now it's not focusing again. Gita. And Rolo. Till next time, guys.